everybody, it's Fucking Feathers again. Today I'm tying a tarpon shrimp. This is a Bruce Chard pattern. I'm just tying a slight variation, tying it smaller than I believe he does, and I've added eyes to it just to sort of increase that shrimpy profile. So I've got a size 2/0 SC17 in the vise, and I'm going to run on some Danimals flat wax nylon, 210 denier. Up to yourself though, you could use finer thread if you wanted. I'm just going to take that to the bend, just sort of slightly round the bend, and I'm going to get a large clump of tan craft fur, and take out the under fur. We need a bit more than this, we'll see. I think I'll sort of stacking up the fibres here, try to get them nice and even. Then I'll just, before I tie it in, I'll just use my scissors left-handed, it's no use. I'll just trim off the ends square. And catch it in on top of the shank. Just a loose wrap at first, then tighten up. Tie enough, a bit more. Just want it to be a bit chunkier than that. You don't really need to let the craft fur breathes very much, you know, you don't need to worry so much about making it too bulky. Just that wee bit more will just give me a nice shrimp. Same again, trim it, tie it in on top. Right. And then at this stage I'll just come in and bar the tail before I go any further. Just with a brown marker, just to make it sort of shrimpy looking. I find it easier to do it at this stage rather than try to pull the racoon out of the way later. There we go, that's the barring done. And then get an orange marker and just put a wee tag of hot orange at the tip there. Quite that good. So now I'll add a bit of flash, just some Rootbeer crystal flash, about half a dozen strands or so. And I'll just fold the end pieces back there. That just helps to sort of stagger the fibres. couple at different lengths. And then, just to help sort of marry it, I'll just take my Velcro, brush it into itself. So now I'm just going to tie in a bit of 20-pound mono just to act as a fill guard and to prop up the craft fur. So I'm just going to tie that in on my side. And I'm not making a big loop with this, like you might usually look at, like, you know, a normal fill guard. Maybe coming back out here like this. What I'm actually going to do is, oh, that's a bit low, I'll pull it up. So you want to make sure it's tied in above where the craft fur meets the shank, and then wrap it around reasonably tight like this to sort of kick the craft fur up, and that acts as quite an effective fill guard. And it helps with your profile, sort of shrimpy profile when it's in the water. Come and trim away the waste. Wrap that down. Next is some rubber legs. So just some tan silly legs. Need another couple. 4 in total. Right, get my 4 legs. Just tie them in on top. A loose wrap, and then you just make sure they're sort of evenly distributed in the top sort of third of the fly, and then you can tighten up. Get them tied in nice and secure. Get them a wee stretch and a trim. Trim that as well while I'm here. That's nice and neat. Next I'm going to tie in my eyes. These are just EP eyes, it's the extra large size. I've pre-trimmed these. I'm just going to offer them in together. Again, a couple of loose wraps will hold these and let you line them up. That's fine. And then tidy up. That's that one. I just like to sort of bend them out a wee bit. You can sort of mess about later and position them completely, but that's so now I'm going to take some tan sparkle chenille, Fritz or S that is, whatever you want to, whichever brand you want to use, and then I'll take a wrap under the tail, watch them twist it, right, and then we'll start winding that in front. when you get to sort of just in line with the point of the hook, you can tie off. 3 turns is plenty to hold it. Come in, pull everything back, tidy up. Then at this stage I like to sort of readjust my eyes and my tail and all that, because it might have been twisted a wee bit as you put those turn the estas in under the tail. That'll do it. And then the last part is just getting some fin racoon. You could use fox, you could use like Arctic fox, polar fox, something like that, if you want, in yellow. And take out some of those really long guard hairs. And then before I tie it in, this is quite a useful tip that the salmon guys use when they're tying their Scandinavian tubes. If you take a comb or some Velcro, you can brush it with that under fur, and then also get the tips, because it will just sort of separate the fibres. It makes it much more life-like in the water. It makes it breathe a lot better if you do that. So then I'll measure that up, and that just sort of coming back just to the eyes, just past the eyes. Trim it before I tie it in. A couple of wraps just to get it tied in, and then spread it kind of evenly around the sides and on top. Just check your length, that's quite nice, and then you can tighten up again. Tidy up. Make a nice head. A couple of bits of fluff there, I'll just catch them. Tidy that up a bit. There you go. And then got that different. Couple of whip finishes. And then that's the tie-in. Just need to finish it off with a bit of head cement. I like to give it a couple of coats. You could use Loon or whatever your UV resin that you like, but head cement's fine. And that's it. That's a slight variation of Bruce Chard Tarpon shrimp. Tie some up, get them in your box, go and catch some fish. Hope you liked that, guys. Remember to like and subscribe if you did. Give me a thumbs up below. Leave any comments that you have. Let me know what sort of flies you would like me to tie. And thanks for watching. Bye.